This is the AWS Morning Brief Security Edition. AWS is fond of saying security is job zero. That means it's nobody in particular's job, which means it falls to the rest of us. Just the news you need to know, none of the fluff. Hello and welcome to Last Week in AWS Security Edition. From the community, first off, you almost certainly want to patch Ubuntu cloud workloads. There's apparently a rather nasty exploit making the rounds. Now, if you care about what that stolen Microsoft signing key was capable of, Azure really wishes you would stop asking. That, unsurprisingly, didn't go down well with Senator Wyden, who's calling for them to be held responsible. Now, in a frantic scramble, they're expanding access to cloud logging data for free after historically charging a king's ransom for it. This is just an absolute disaster, and I'm frankly discouraged and disheartened by just how irresponsible Microsoft has been here with regard to its communication with customers. Let's talk about AWS. IAM Roles Anywhere credential helper adds support for OS certificate stores, and this is a big deal. Suddenly I can store key material for AWS things inside of Apple's keychain. This is a step toward greatness for an awful lot of my workflows. This episode is brought to us in part by our friends at Callisti. Introducing Callisti. With integrated observability, Callisti provides a single pane of glass for accelerated root cause analysis and remediation. It can set, track, and ensure compliance with service-level objectives. Callisti provides secure application connectivity and management from data center to cloud, making it the perfect solution for businesses adopting cloud-native microservice-based architectures. If you're running Apache Kafka, Callisti offers a turnkey solution with automated operations, seamless integrated security, high availability, disaster recovery, and observability. So you can easily standardize and simplify microservice security, observability, and traffic management. Simplify your cloud-native operations with Callisti. Learn more about Callisti at callisti.app. And CVE 2023-20593. Yeah, that's a friendly name there. It's like a Samsung monitor. AWS was slow to respond to the AMD issue that Google was discussing multiple days beforehand, but their response, once they got it out, was pretty decent. Their architecture makes the concern a non-issue due to Nitro's isolation. Assuming that this is true, it's a testament to their approach to security. And also relevant to a change we just made here last week, I found a handy script that fetches SSO permission assignments. Super handy rather than doing it by hand. And that's what happened last week in AWS security. Stick around, please. Thank you for listening to the AWS Morning Brief Security Edition. For the latest in AWS security that actually matters, please follow AWS Morning Brief on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Overcast, or wherever the hell it is you find the dulcet tones of my voice, and be sure to sign up for the Last Week in AWS newsletter at lastweekinaws.com.